You felt it for a long time, like something about you just doesn't fit. Even simple things feel strangely complicated. Not because they are, but because your mind won't let them stay simple. It keeps digging deeper and deeper. And here's the part no one tells you. That might actually be a sign of intelligence. You're not broken. You just see past the surface. When you picture someone intelligent, what do you actually see? Perfect grades? Clean structure? Total control? That image is wrong, because real intelligence doesn't look the way people think. It hides in patterns, in behavior, in quiet habits most people never notice, and some of them will sound completely wrong to you. Here are 9 unusual habits strongly linked to highly intelligent people, according to psychology. Pay attention, because some of these might describe you better than you expect. Number 1, messiness. Not discipline, not perfect structure, mess. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Because we're taught that intelligence looks organized, clean, controlled. But reality is different. Many highly intelligent people look chaotic on the outside, because inside, their mind is anything but simple. They don't follow structure, they question it. They don't stay inside systems, they rebuild them. Number 2, they swear more. Yes, really. But it's not about being rude. It's about expression, precision, emotional accuracy. Studies show people who swear more often have a wider vocabulary. Because they don't filter thought, they translate it directly. And more importantly, they think independently. They don't blindly accept what society labels as wrong. Because think about it, what actually makes a word bad? Number 3, they stay up late. Not because they have to, but because that's when their brain finally slows down. No noise, no expectations, just silence and clarity. That's when they think best. That's when ideas connect. That's when everything finally makes sense. Number 4, cold showers. Sounds uncomfortable. That's the point. Intelligent people don't always chase comfort. They train control. Cold exposure does something powerful. It forces your brain to stay present. No overthinking, no escape, just awareness. And over time, that builds something rare, mental discipline. Number 5, talking to yourself. Most people do it, but quietly, and rarely admit it. Highly intelligent people, they do it more, and not by accident, because this is where something important happens. Because sometimes they're the only one who can keep up with their own thinking. Or maybe they don't need someone else. They need clarity. And saying thoughts out loud is how they find it. It slows chaos into structure. Number 6, they are harder on themselves. And this one hits deeper than the others. Highly intelligent people don't just think more, they question themselves more. They analyze, they replay, they push past what feels comfortable, because often they are their own toughest opponent. But at the core of this is not insecurity, it's awareness. They don't pretend to know everything. They're comfortable saying, "I don't know." And that's rare, because for them, growth matters more than ego. They don't avoid their flaws, they study them. Every mistake becomes data. Every weakness, a direction to improve. But there's a downside. This often turns into perfectionism, a constant pressure to do more, to be better, no matter what they've already achieved. Number 7, doodling. Have you ever caught yourself in a class or a meeting just drawing without even thinking? Lines, shapes, patterns. And suddenly, you realize you've been doing it the whole time. It looks like distraction, but it's not. It's your brain saying, this isn't enough. Highly intelligent people often aren't challenged by routine environments, so their mind searches for something deeper, something more complex, something engaging. Doodling gives the brain space, a reset, a different kind of focus. And studies suggest it actually improves memory and problem solving, because sometimes stepping away is how you see clearly. Number 8. Daydreaming. We're told intelligence looks like focus, discipline, control, but that's only half the picture. Highly intelligent people let their mind wander. Not randomly, strategically. Their thoughts drift, explore, build entire worlds inside their head. And no, it's not distraction, it's stimulation. Just like talking to yourself, just like doodling, it's the brain searching for depth. Daydreaming allows something powerful, connecting ideas, seeing patterns, finding meaning where others see nothing. And sometimes, this is where everything clicks. A realization, a decision, a completely new perspective. Number 9. They prefer to be alone. Not because they dislike people, but because too much noise, too many voices becomes overwhelming. They need space, silence, room to think. And there's something else. They are deeply independent. While others chase quick pleasures, they think long-term. Growth, meaning, purpose. And that kind of thinking often requires distance, not from people, but from distraction. So, did you recognize yourself in any of this? The overthinking, the depth, the constant need to understand more? Maybe you're not too much. Maybe you've just been thinking deeper than everyone around you. Because intelligence isn't one thing. It doesn't look one way. It doesn't follow one path. It shows up quietly, in habits, in patterns, in the way you see the world. If this felt like you, you're not alone. There's a whole way of thinking most people never understand. And on this channel, we break it down. Simply, clearly, so you can actually use it. If you want that, subscribe. And tell me in the comments which one hit you the hardest. Stay curious. I'll see you in the next one.